Hi, today we'll be learning Yellow River. Yellow River is a very rich bread using butter, eggs, and also milk. And of course, we put some raisins to it to add to it. Alright, what we have here is 500 grams of plain flour, or preferably high protein flour. I've got here 120 grams of sugar, fine sugar or caster sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 eggs. Small size eggs will do, C or B size. I've here a little bit of warm water in which you can add the yeast. Yeast, I've here 4 teaspoons of yeast, and also half block of butter, which is 125 grams. And of course, I've got here 100 grams of raisins and milk. First, pour the yeast into the warm water to let it bloom. Warm water, make sure it's not hot water. Give it a stir, gently stir the yeast so that the water can react with it. Set the yeast aside. Now for our flour, add in the sugar, the salt. These are all the dry ingredients. Alright, and give them a gentle stir just to mix them. Okay, now we're going to add in the wet ingredients. 2 eggs, and also the yeast, which now is a little bit frothy. Okay, you see bubbles in it. Add them into the dry ingredients. Okay, gently stir the mixture until they are well incorporated. Next, we add in the milk. And this time, we will use our hands to knead them. But of course, if you are having a dough machine, it will be much easier. Continue kneading them until they form soft dough and non-sticky to the hand. Continue kneading them. Okay, your dough should look like this after the adding of milk. What I use here is only 150 mLs of milliliters of milk. Okay, do not add them all at once because the stickiness of the dough depends on the quality of the flour at different times. So don't add all of the milk at once. Alright, next we're going to add in the butter, which is 125 grams into this dough, and continue kneading until they are well incorporated. Okay, add in those butter cubes that have been cut into smaller pieces and continue kneading. The dough should look like this. Okay, it's well incorporated but not sticky. Okay, so this is ready for the first proving, which is around half an hour. After half an hour, it will raise to almost the double size, and then we will start kneading it again. So leave the dough into a drought-free place. Okay, either cover it, make sure it's not too hot a place. A warm place would do. Okay, cover it. So in Malaysia, hot weather, room temperature is good enough. Keep it covered for half an hour. Okay, so the dough is rested for half an hour. This is the first proof. First proof is for the flour, the grain of the flour to do its work. Okay, after that we will knead it for probably 5 to 10 minutes and prepare it for the second proof. Okay, Remove the dough into a clean surface and knead it. Okay. Here, see the work. Okay, knead it. Knead it for around 5 minutes until a smooth dough is formed. Okay, so the dough is ready. Put it back for the second proof. Second proof, we'll proof it for another 45 minutes. And so this is the after second proof, so it's soft. Punch out the air and we give them a knead. Alright. Divide the dough into desired sizes. And now add in the raisins. Okay, the amount of raisins, it depends lah. If you want more, you can add more. If you want lesser, you can add lesser. It's all up to you. And then wrap them up and knead them together. Yeah, so knead the raisins together. Give them a roll. Okay. When they're ready, place them together and let the dough rest for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, after the dough is rested for 7 minutes, so I'm teaching you in two types. One is a 2-plated, another 3-plated. For 2-plated, the dough divide into 2, gently roll them, knead them for a while, and allow the dough to rest also, another 7 minutes. For the 3-plated dough, divide the dough into 3 equal parts, roll the dough, and allow them to rest for another 7 minutes. Okay. Alright, so for the 2-plated dough, we will roll them flat into a long dough. Remember to allow the dough to rest every time we knead it for at least 5 minutes. For the 3-plated dough, similar. Roll them long and allow rest in between. Alright, so for the 2-plated dough, roll them similar length, cross them together. Okay, it's a very simple step. Just twist and turn. Twist them. Crisscross until you find the end and meet the end. So you've got the 2-plated roll. Okay. For the 3-plated roll, roll them out. Make sure the ends are pointed. Secure the ends and plait like how you braid the hair. Okay. Place them on the rack. For the third proving, which is 1 hour. Okay, we've got the 2-plated and the 3-plated dough. Okay, so the bread after proof is much bigger. It's double to triple the size. Bake the bread in the preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for roughly 20 minutes. Okay, halfway through we will take the bread out to egg wash. use egg. Oh, sorry. We will use milk to egg wash the bread. I do it in few times. This is the first time. After that, we'll do it the second and the third time, so that the milk will coat it properly and will give a finishing shine to it. This is the second layer. Okay, and we put them back into the oven. So, alright, so this is the end result of the bread. Okay, it's brown on the outside and it's soft on the outside. Okay, so the back part is cooked but slightly brown to ensure that it's fully cooked. And so our yellow river is done.